All right. Today is a day I will not forget for a long time. My favorite player of all time, Carmelo Anthony, has retired from the NBA after 19 years. You might think there was a lot of time for preparation for this moment, but the last time that Melo missed a year of basketball, he came back and played another two with the Trailblazers and Lakers. So I really didn't know what was to come with him not playing this year or getting picked up or anything. This is my first player I ever fell in love with the game of, and still to this day that my favorite arsenal of players ever brought to the basketball floor. And today I'm obviously wiping his way, his 10 All-Star appearances, his 9th all-time in scoring, as you can see right here. I'll have a lot more to talk about Melo throughout this video, but for now, it is time to re-simulate his career, because that's what I do around here. Say, screw all of your hard work and success, buddy. Well, maybe you can get some more, actually. The draft lottery is all set. I traded all the picks back to the teams that all just won the draft lottery also. Since Start Today is back, they had the Nuggets winning over the Heat in 7, so there's that. With the first pick in the draft, the San Antonio Spurs will select Victor Wembanyama, and with the second pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Carmelo Anthony. He will be going to Charlotte over Scoot, over Brandon Miller. Amen Thompson goes 3, Brandon Miller goes 4, and the Pistons, nope, wow, Scoot is going to fall to the Magic, except they traded the pick for Clint Capella. What? And then Scoot falls another pick. Holy hell. Guess I'll have to learn how to be Tyrese Halliburton's 2 guard. They got the Fox and Halliburton thing all over again. Before we go any further, I want to shout out to the sponsor of this video, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to play daily fantasy sports, available in over 30 states, and use the code CLIQUE. You can get up to 100% back up to $100 your first deposit. It's to be 19 or older to play. The age restrictions do vary from state to state, and please play responsibly. Austin Reeves has been going crazy in this series, but I'm going to say less for him. I feel like he was averaging a lot less than 17 in the past 2 series before this one. D'Angelo Russell, a turnover and a half, definitely more. And plays loose with the basketball. Jamal Murray, lights out. I'm going with more. I'm sticking with him. Bron, 8.5 assists. I'm going to say less. He's been doing it pretty often, but might be the last game of the season. He's got to be more aggressive. Actually, give me Porter Jr.'s threes made as well. More on that. Put $20 down. You can win up to $200 as well as, 40 with 4 correct and so on and so forth. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Remember to use the code CLIQUE. Get up to 100% back up to $100 of your first deposit. And now to get back into it. And I just realized what this means. We're in Charlotte. We have LaMelo and Carmelo. That is the new duo. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Just don't leave. As LaMelo goes up to a 90 overall, this could prove to be a pretty big duo, as it's only a 3-year age difference. They could play for the next 20 years or whatever. Yeah, to ramble more about Melo, I thought it was really nice as he's playing 38 minutes a game, which is actually more than LaMelo. The whole Melo thing has never really been an issue to me, because I usually call players by their full names. I usually call Carmelo. With that being said, in his little retirement video that he put out, he dedicated a lot of it to his son, Cayenne. It's actually pretty crazy. I think I might have said this in the later portion of one of my recent videos, but that was the Knicks game against the Heat in the second round, and I was sitting right by the tunnel, and I looked down and I see Cayenne and Melo walking together, and then he sat alongside Amari courtside. That was, yeah, you know what I'm saying, real cool stuff. Oh, also, I should mention, I do have injuries on in this, so let me see if there's anybody injured right now. There you go, Halliburton, back spasm. I did see a clip of Stephen A. Smith talking about the only regret I have for Carmelo is that I wish he would have been on the big 3. He wishes that he would have been there instead of Bosh, because he accidentally, well, not accidentally, but as he does not make the All-Star team, Julius Randle does. He signed a 5-year deal when if he would have signed a 4-year deal, like 4 years before they all teamed up, he could have went there instead of Bosh, and that was what Stephen A. Smith was talking about. But me personally, good for him, but I would have never, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what my fanmanship would have looked like if Melo never went to the Knicks. Simple as that. I wasn't a fan before he was there, so I don't know. Would I even be a Knicks fan? Who knows? Ja Morant wins MVP. Victor wins Rookie of the Year over Melo. He is a dog. Melo robbed yet again. Honestly, you can make the case for him being robbed. I don't know if he made the playoffs like that year, because the whole debate with his rookie season that he led the Nuggets to the playoffs and LeBron did not lead the Cavs to the playoffs. He averaged 23, 7, and 5 this season, 5 assists in his rookie season. That might even be a career high for his regular career. That is wild. Lucas Lukic, Coach of the Year. I don't know why 2K always programs that name into the game, but I always enjoy it. LaMelo made the second team, and Carmelo was all rookie first team, right behind Victor, which means that, it's pretty close. We did not make the play-in game or nothing, and neither did Victor, so that argument stands null for now. Well, forever, I guess. So Bonus and Garland go to the finals, and yeah, I was about to say, they are definitely getting swept. Darius Garland, finals MVP, the god tier Cavs in 2K. I feel like half of my being scared of the Cavs in the playoffs with the Knicks was just, also I already overrode LeBron's retirement, so yep, see you, LeBron. Half of me being scared towards the Cavs was because of how good they are in 2K. I don't like, all right, something's got to click. We're obviously, I think we're going to be the lottery. I do remember, yeah, the Spurs have our pick protected though, I'm pretty sure. And nope, it actually, did it drop down 2 2 spots? Nope, it dropped down 1. And the Knicks pick from Dallas went from like 11 to 4. That is crazy. So despite the pretty mid-tier year, the Hornets drafted absolutely nobody because they didn't have a pick. And LaMelo Ball will be a free agent. Will he re-sign? They've offered him. That means they'll probably match it, right? Yep, he's back. Thank God. You never know with this game. Carmelo is an 87. LaMelo is a 92. And Mark Williams, the 3rd best player, in 82. Slow-Mo Anderson's here. I probably asked this before, but I probably haven't asked in a while. Let me know in the comments who your favorite player of all time is, because it's without a doubt. I've never even questioned that Melo was mine. At least I don't think I have. At one point, though, I might have liked JR more for like a season, because JR was a dog one season. One of my favorite games was a game that JR and KD were going head-to-head. And one of my friends was a Thunder fan. I think JR missed the shot. It was a game winner at the buzzer. And it was kind of bittersweet because I was just happy he played that well in the first place. He had like 36 or something, almost 40. Carmelo, oh, did he make the All-Star team last year? Wait, did I miss him? This says he's a 3-time All-Star, which means that in 2K terms, he made it last year. I must have missed him. What did I just say? Maybe he was a starter. I don't know. How did I'm about to save the clip, honestly. Now they got me in a mental loop. I'm looking at the last year's All-Stars and I don't see him. So I guess, you know what? He just glitched reality. Maybe they got him and LaMelo confused or something. But in his second season, he's averaging, oh man, sprained left finger. You'll be all right. 25, 7 and 5, 48% shooting, 37 from 3. And he's still only in his second year. We are 34 and 20, which is, I mean, it's top 6. I actually thought it'd be a little bit better. Garland wins MVP. Scoot Henderson 6-man behind Tyrese. Embiid gets a DPOY. Scotty Barnes most improved. Steven Silas coach of the year. Victor makes All-NBA first team. Melo makes the 3rd team, and LaMelo makes the 2nd team. I just realized I called him Melo. You know what? But see, I'm lying now though. I'm not lying because usually in videos I like to switch up the ways I'll say names like Mr. Anthony or Melo or this. Yeah, see, I'm never calling LaMelo Melo. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Shoot, I don't know. We are locked in 6th seed against the Hawks. They're usually pretty good in this game, but they don't have DeJounte Murray anymore, or he's injured. First round, we go down tied 2-2, down 3-2, tied 3-3, and we lost in game 7 by 12 points. Carmelo had 25 on 10 for 22 shooting. LaMelo shot 7 for 20, and Terry Rozier 3 for 12. Actually, the whole team just shot pretty bad. DiVincenzo 2 for 8, whereas Trae Young dropped 41 on LaMelo Ball. And Brandon Miller, Western Conference MVP. The Rockets are going to go to the finals, and they are going to win. D'Angelo Russell, that is a crazy team. D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Green, Brandon Miller, Kevin Porter Jr. By the way, 45 lefties on this team. My God. Desmond Bane is here somehow. They signed him, I guess. I mean, they do definitely have money. Now, he's in the same division, so there's that at least. They got DJ Wagner, and he doesn't even play. That's a stacked team. You got to respect a good team. They look like I rebuilt them. Eliminate financial restrictions when trading. Salaries are no longer required to match. Honestly, I'm going to leave this in. That's pretty funny. In this year's draft, we should have our pick, but it won't matter, though, because we're not in the lottery. That one year kind of screwed us over. We could have had a nice little 9th pick or whatever it was. I mean, this year we get Dallas Thomas. Who? I don't know. Terry Rozier's $27 million team option decline. I remember when the year that the Knicks, you know, the whole KD Kyrie saga, and then we got Randall. Remember the other dude that we're maybe gonna get instead of Randall was Terry Rozier, and I was terrified for that option. And it's funny because I was like, oh, 6'1" guard, we're about to give him all this money, and he's short, and he won't lead us in anything. And then now we have Jalen Brunson doing that exact thing. Giannis left the Bucks for the Lakers to replace LeBron. Donovan went to the Knicks. This is very weird, but oddly like opposite accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like, oh yeah, Giannis went to the Pacers or something, like something, you know, completely just out of the whimsical. I don't even know if that fits there. This may be a little bit though. Brandon Ingram Celtics. Why? Jalen Brunson Celtics. All right, now we're losing it. Now Julius Randle Jazz. Maybe. We got Jalen Suggs from the Magic. Sure. Need another 2 guard with Terry Rozier gone, I guess. Unless Melo starts there, our starting forward's gonna be Kenrich Williams, which is not good. Or we're gonna start to do what you just drafted. The thing that I love most about Melo though, without a doubt, is that although a lot of players' games will be predicated on stuff like the mid-range or the 3-point shot or whatever. As a kid, as I'm watching, you know, LeBron or whatever, like go up there and dunk half the time and be a very physical player. It's like, all right, I can't do that. But you know what I can do? Shoot a mid-range. I can do that. I can shoot a mid-range. So I was just like studying all that stuff and then obviously that's when Steph Curry became a phenomenon too, because it's like, oh, semi-undersized NBA dude chucking threes. That whole phenomenon for those few years, my God, when that first started taking off, you had kids that had no business taking threes. Carmelo Anthony is an all-star starter in year 4 or year 3. LaMelo Ball is also an all-star starter. So we got 2 of those, but we are 26 and 28. What the hell is this? As of today, they're both healthy. I guess the team is just that garbage. Yeah, it looks like Melo's played every game. LaMelo's missed 3. Carmelo's averaging, I definitely just called him Melo again. Carmelo's averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and LaMelo 24, 5, and 10. Just, you know, a new and improved version. He's passing and still hitting the mid-ranges. But look at the rest of the team. Oladipo shooting 40%, Okiki shooting 40%, 40%. Thomas is shooting 38. Williams 41. Other Williams 40. Like, this is some of the worst shooting I've ever seen on a basketball team. Matter of fact, check out team stats real quick, then go to field goal percentage. Wow, there's actually a couple teams worse, but gee, wow, I don't know how. The Bucks are 12 and 43 though. Who'd they replace Giannis with? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Oh, well, Kelly Oubre, but he's hurt. And I know this is another Melo take I've got. I know I've said this maybe once or twice before, but my thing with Melo is that the early 2010s, as a person who watched the hell out of him, was such a weak era compared to the current era. I think there's the pros and cons to playing in that as a obviously leagues above everybody else superstar. But I do think that Melo in this era, when it comes to people talking about, oh, he didn't get rings and all that stuff, we be acting like players in this era don't just stay on their teams and collect money as is. I know there's a select few, like Anthony Davis, for example, who got traded to go be with LeBron, who like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, fantastic opportunity, but half the guys who get traded don't even get a ring anyways. My thing is, I feel like, you know, I know they're getting smoked right now, but like he'd at least have like a Tatum Brown scenario where you at least got another guy that's close to as good as you. That man Melo went to the Knicks and they'd be like, oh, the Knicks were trash, because they were, but it's because Amari was averaging 25 points per game. Melo said, yo, get me over there. Then Amari gets hurt for the next 5 years. But instead of the narratives, Melo's a loser, instead of Melo's best teammate was hurt for his entire career with the Knicks, as the Rockets just won 75 games. Both of the Melos made All-NBA second team, and we did not make the playoffs. That is a crazy, not even the play-in. I mean, we'll take the lottery pick, I guess, but my God. And the Hawks just got smoked in the first round. The Knicks smoked in the second round by the Pistons, and the Rockets are going to win another championship. They are leagues above everybody right now. Although the Pacers with, what's his name, did make it though, with Scoot and Chris Middleton. And is that Miles or Mikal? Miles Bridges. They all made it to the finals. Oh, and look at that. Paul George sitting on the Pacers bench. That's actually pretty interesting. They made another trade with Sacramento to get him. We have the 8th best odds, and those odds are going to go down to 9. Like I said, I'll take a little 9th pick. I'm not sure how much it means right now though. Pretty deep into Melo and Melo's careers. Darren Peterson. Sure, whatever. It's not Cameron Boozer, but it's something. This year's free agency, you got KD, Curry, Fox. KD is going to go to back to, well, I guess not back to, but he's going to LA to the Clippers. That was a big time rumor that year, was that KD and Kawhi might have signed with the Clippers instead of have them getting Paul George, and that whole trade debacle. Then you got Steph Curry to the Jazz for whatever reason. Jimmy Butler's a Heat lifer, at least from here on out. Mikal Bridges, Pistons legend. Melo is a 92 to LaMelo 93. And Nurkic is here. We still don't have our dude that we drafted last year is gonna actually no, this is Terry Taylor. He's been in the league for a little while now. Mid power forward, mid bench depth. Kind of weird stuff going on right now. Awful management right now. 2 All-NBA players and no capitalization. Carmelo makes the all-star starters, and LaMelo is on the bench with a much more mediocre record, which is actually an upgrade from last year this year. We also traded, it looks like, for Trace Jackson Davis, unless we signed him. I don't know. I know we didn't have a better power forward than like a 74. We'll take it, I guess. Victor wins another MVP. Steven Silas 70 wins. It's funny because he's not even there anymore. Melo made the first team, the real Melo. You know what I'm referring to when I say that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like, you know, bring back up the Melo war. I'm putting an odd situation in this video. We got the 5th seed. I think our best seeding ever. And we'll take oh my God, a 3-1 blown lead in the first round. And it might have been because Carmelo Anthony got injured, unless he was injured the whole time. I don't know. He got injured after we won the first 2 games of the series. And then we lost the game that he got injured with only 11 minutes in. And I guess won another one and then lost 3 straight. So that's that. That's the season. Lost it. You know what's crazy? Oh, this is Derek White. No, yeah. We drafted this dude. If you look back at the beginning of the video, when I drafted Melo at the rookie signing screen, it said that we drafted this guy. So we could have had him right now, but they never signed 2nd round picks for some reason. And I noticed because he's always real nice. Also, LaMelo just lost to his brother. And I just saw Kuzma was on the Bulls too, but they didn't make it anyways. And the Rockets won again. Brandon Miller and the Rockets defeat the Pacers. Paul George was not there this year though. I would have felt bad if he went 1 game short of getting a ring. But they do have like every great role player. They just have every role player. They have John Collins, OG, Zubats, Miles Bridges. Got a lot of guys on that team. AD's out of here. Chris Middleton's out of here. He missed his ring opportunity, his 2nd ring twice. And my love for Harrison Barnes started when he was on the Mavericks, and he kind of played like a really off-brand Melo. I believe it was 1 year that him and Melo were like leading the league in, you know, like in triple threat type of shots, I believe. Yeah, they gave them in the bag for a few years. How would KD's OKC retirement even go? But it'll definitely happen. We drafted James Turner Jr. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty good pick. I remember him from some recent video I did. And Carmelo is in the free agency. He did get an offer from the Hornets, so I don't even know if he'll accept it, but they'll probably match then. Yep, he's back. He tried to leave to whatever team it said, but yeah, they matched it. And LaMelo goes down in overall. Carmelo's up to a 93. He is now the best player on the team definitively. The dude Darren Peterson, we drafted 9th. I'm pretty sure we drafted him over Bryce James. At least that's the most notable person I saw. I think we might regret that, especially since we need like another wing right now. mean, kind of just need anything. Also, we only have one. I don't know. It's just not a good team. Not a great scenario right now. Carmelo All-Star started yet again. That's something else I saw. So really, most people would like. You don't even not have to have an internal conscience. You could just. It's like just a straight up fact that Melo's obviously going to be a Hall of Famer. But I have seen people try to overtly hate. Like there hasn't already been players who haven't necessarily won a championship in their career to make a Hall of Fame like all the time. And also I have seen the argument, which is that Melo won in college and it's the basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame. But on top of that, there hasn't been a player to ever miss the Hall of Fame with 10 All-Star appearances ever. So yeah, the guy is going to be in the Hall of Fame, by the way, for anybody in question of that for some reason. Victor wins like his 4th straight MVP or something. 66 wins from the Thunder coach. I feel like I'm always saying his name wrong, so I just decided not to say it. Melo makes the 3rd team. We're the 5th seed. We're only 5 games out of the 1st seed in our conference, so there's that at least. And we're playing New York, the Knicks. Who's on New York? We are currently we're tied 2-2. So I just want to see. Oh yeah, right. They have Donovan. They have Isaiah Collier, RJ Barrett, Ron Holland, and Wendell Carter Jr. That's pretty solid. Up 3-2 though, and tied 3-3. I mean, I'll honestly, because we've been struggling so much to get out of the first round, let's simcast. But I don't even know if they're cooking us right now. We lost by 10 points, 8 points actually after the final buzzer. Melo had 25, and LaMelo Ball shot 2 for 9, 6 points in 33 minutes. That's a bad look. He had 10 assists. Also, Trace Jackson Davis. This is even worse than what LaMelo did. He shot 5 for 18. Jalen Suggs 4 for 13. I just had a feeling Jalen Suggs was going to be a bad signing. He has been mediocre. I mean, he's been solid in the regular season. This is an awful playoffs though. That dude Darren Peterson was one of our better players in the playoffs. And Carmelo, like I said, 25 and 7. To Collier, RJ just got injured pretty badly. Looks like out for the season with a torn Achilles. My God, they still win the game because Collier and Mitchell combined for almost 60. And oh wow, the Knicks are going all the way to the finals with no Barrett. But can they beat the Rockets? Probably not. Nobody's been able to beat the Rockets. They're gonna lose in 4. DJ Wagner, who wasn't even playing their first time they won a ring, is now a 92 overall Finals MVP. Because yeah, the first time they won, D'Angelo Russell was a starter, and now he's just not here. I've been paying more attention to them than I have our team because our team's not doing anything. Gotta respect a good basketball organization. Speaking of respecting good basketball organizations, I'm about to get back to that in a second. Matter of fact, he's right here. I think I've talked about it in maybe one other video, but honestly, the Heat and Nuggets is my preferred series for the finals, and they're both up 3-0. I would have never expected the Heat to make it this far after being the 8th seed. You know what I'm saying? That just feels like too much to come back from. They even lost the game in the play-in as Jimmy Butler gets his number retired with the Heat. But Jokic, Nuggets, that's the team I wanted in the finals. I didn't predict them in the finals, but that's the team I would want in the finals from the West the entire season. And obviously, I'd rather my own team in the finals over the Heat. I'm not a crackhead, although shout to us because we've won the most games against them so far as we draft Bryce Curry and AJ Polk. Maybe honestly, we've been needing all the role players in the world, so maybe these guys actually help us out. But with how good Jimmy's been playing, I've been seeing stuff. I don't care about no narrative, nothing. I want to see the players with the most dog, most ball. I want to see the hoopers hoop, and Jimmy Butler has been hooping. Also, we just signed Desmond Bane, who also has a torn Achilles currently. That is such a random thing. He teams up on a 4-year, $51 million. That's pretty good though for Desmond Bane. So he's an 87 overall. He'll be our new 2 guard. And what's his name, who just sold in the playoffs? Jalen Suggs. He is gone. Dallas Thomas, the dude that we drafted, is still our best power forward. And Lou Dort's here to stand around. Oh, we got Chukwueze Dubelu. Dang, we signed this man with 4 to 6 months left on his injury. How much? He must have played the whole season and got injured in the finals or something. Yeah, because first of all, that is crazy that he didn't even start. Well, I guess Jalen Green was over him. But yeah, he played all 82 last season with the Rockets. We already know they won the ring. What's he got? 3 rings now? 4 rings. My God, they won 4 rings straight. So yeah, we've got a guy with some championship pedigree, but he's also out for almost the entire season. So we kind of got to hold it down. Just KD, but with a reverse wingspan. Carmelo was the first pick in the All-Star draft, not the captain, but Victor said, hey, I know a dog when I see one. Man who was drafted 2nd after him, although we are barely in the play-in game right now. Oh, actually, no, we're pretty firmly in there, but also Desmond Bane did return. Probably hit his 4-month, 3-month mark or whatever. 2K kind of shortens the length sometimes. And also, we traded for Zach LaVine, it looks like. We definitely traded for him. He was not here. Would have noticed that. I guess he's playing backup small forward. We traded Francis Chukwueze Dubelu for him. How is that even possible? I know we took off the restrictions for the money and all that stuff, but Chukwueze Dubelu, he's a G League player. He's a 75 overall. Oh wow, he was actually averaging 13 points in probably 1 game though. Yep, 1 game started. Respect. The Bucks just want to rebuild, I guess. I mean, they already are. Isaiah Collier, most valuable player. Jalen Mitchell, rookie of the year. Victor wins DPOY. Steven Silas, 64 wins. Jokic is dislocated right patella. Bronny makes All-NBA first team. Carmelo Anthony dislocated left patella, out for the season for our Charlotte Hornets. He averaged 23 this season. He just dislocated it within the last week. He's played 80+ games in every season up until this one. Literally the last 5 games of the season got smoked. That is awesome. awful. And on top of that, it doesn't matter. We did not even make the play-in game. 30 wins. Is someone else get injured? LaMelo? Something? Because that is a very bad... Nope. He played the whole year. Siakam's here. Okay. We didn't trade Levine for him. He's for some reason very pissed off. He's very heated about the current scenario, situation, whatever. I don't know. This was definitely a team. Victor wins finals MVP. Finally got his first ring, I'm pretty sure. Fred VanVleet. Adios. We got the 6th pick in the draft, if that matters. And we're getting rid of James Turner Jr., but Darren Patterson's sticking around. Do we have I don't believe LaMelo or... I don't know. Actually, I have no clue as a free agent. Yeah, no, just Siakam, who I don't think is going to want to come back after whatever he was saying for some reason. Carmelo is still injured. He got injured at the tail end of the last season, although Darren Peterson, hey, 87, not bad. And we got Killian Hayes. That'll definitely save the franchise. Season number, got to be coming up on like season number 8 or something. Actually, pretty sure it's 7, right? 7? Yeah, season number 7 this year. And as the season kicks off, Carmelo is, oh, he's day-to-day. Bet. We are good. He's back playing 38 minutes, fully healthy. Our coach is still Steve Clifford. We played good enough to keep him around. The coaches in this game have a way longer leash than what they have usually in real life. Look at that team. Carmelo Anthony, all-star captain alongside Luka. We are 35-19 this year, way better with a healthy double Melo. Peterson, Assad Noel is here, Tari Eason, Desmond Bane back, and honestly overpaid now, especially because Assad Noel is getting $2 million. I don't even know how that's possible. He's averaging 20. He's probably the savior right now because we've been needing the power forward for years. Why'd I say it like that? Years. Victor won MVP. Eric Dampier Jr. Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Elohim, Victor, Caden Boozer, and Mark Dangle Coach of the Year. I just said his name after I said I couldn't say it. All-NBA first team, Carmelo Anthony. We are the 2nd seed in the conference after the Knicks won 49 games this season. Real quick health check. Everybody's looking good for the most part except for these pissed off young guys. Playing the Pistons in the first round. We have finally made it to the 2nd round for the first time in his 8-year career, I think. 2nd round up 3-2 over the Pacers, and we go 4-2 onto the conference finals against the 8-seeded Wizards. They win the first game. Oh, LaMelo Ball tore his left meniscus in this game. Literally the first game against Washington as we lost. And we still won the 2nd game though, so there's still hope as Melo had 20 and 11 and Assad Noel was cooking. But championship hope might be cooked. We're down 3-2. Melo cooking again, but this is not a good look. Down 3-2, conference finals, trying to come back. And Carmelo fouled out in 25 minutes of play. I don't even want to watch anymore. I'll watch if there's like a game-winning shot opportunity. What's going on right now? Oh, it's over. We just lost. We lost. They hit some free throws and they won by 2 points, and the Wizards go on to the finals. Also, I did this in the Victor career sim because I kept injuries on in there too. Let me turn down CPU injury frequency. I don't remember what it was, but we'll go to 40 because it does happen a little bit too frequent. And Derek Whitehead is gonna, wow, was that a 3-0 comeback? Tyrese Halliburton wins finals MVP. He gets a ring after he went multiple times for the Pacers. They beat us and they win the championship. Kawhi's out of here. Eliminate the goaltending rule. Screw it. Victor's about to have a field day. I wonder if like blocks would go up in that case. Also, I feel like one of our guys has to be free agent by now. And nope, just Peterson, who I believe might even be restricted, but LaMelo and Melo are both good. LaMelo's got 2 years left. Melo's got 3 years left, so we could run it back at the very least. Hopefully it gets healthy in that 40 tendency. You know, I've complained about this before, but back in the day, nowadays, I have to, you know, like when I'm trying to set up my settings for a video, I have to do it manually every single time I start a video. You can see on the bottom left right there, it says click square to save settings, but there's no actual place to load them in. As you can see, there's no like, oh, triangle load in settings right here. You get what I'm saying? I believe you could do it from like the share file or whatever, but they just made it 10 times more complicated. So if I forget to like make like something exact when a video starts, it's because of that. They always find a way to improve something and regress something 10 steps back. Also, he signed a bunch of old men, Jarrett Allen, Desmond Bane getting way worse, Jordan Hawkins, Kenyon Martin. By the way, this dude Jordan Hawkins, who I'm not familiar with his game, 2023 draft pick, Carmelo 2023 draft pick. He is 4 years younger or 3 years younger than Jordan Hawkins. Melo is still just 25 right now, so he might have 15 years left in the tank, so still a lot of time to prove his worth. LaMelo is healthy to start the next season, but he is down to an 89. The injuries have piled up, taking a toll on him. Melo is on the all-star reserves after being a captain like last year, and we are not even in the playoffs right now, the top 8. It is not looking good. It's just not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. Carmelo, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. If I had to guess, his career high in assists was probably either 3 or 4 in his actual career. Yep, I just looked it up. It was 4. 4.2. Cam Boozer, MVP. Chet Holmgren gets a DPOY, and oh, there goes Gilbert Arenas this time. I just clicked the button on accident. Melo, All-NBA second team. The other LaMelo is in here. Nowhere to be found. We made the play-in game. Does that mean we'll make the playoff? Nope. Got smoked by the 10th seed Pacers, who weren't, oh no, it was Tyrese. I don't know anymore. Also, LaMelo Ball got hurt again. Severe ankle sprain, 6 to 8 weeks. Hey, it's something in that Ball brother blood. I don't know what's going on, but it's not looking good. Koa Pete finals or whatever MVP, and now he's gonna be the finals MVP. There he is. Julius Randle retires with the Heat. Oh, the irony. The worst team will have an improved odds of obtaining the top 3 picks. Sure, we'll go back to old time. While we draft what? Wait, we got the first pick? How are we the worst? Wait, what? I simulated through it. That's our pick. That's not even a pick we traded for. We won the lottery as the 10th worst team. That is insane. And I literally just accepted the rule so that the worst team usually gets the pick more. And we got Robert Hunt, I guess. Killian Hayes team option, mean decline. I didn't do it. They did it, which is funny. And is LaMelo? No, still no free agent. I mean, we'll take the first overall pick just in case Carmelo decides to stay past this next year when he can leave for 2 years. We got Shaedon Sharpe. Wow, him at an 82 is really surprising. I have never seen him not be like at least an 88. We got Miles Bridges back in Charlotte and Trey Mann's here. Yeah, it's really the depth with this team. As I mentioned, all those scrubs. It's just not that good. Cam Boozer wins MVP. Koa Pete, DPOY. Jason Kidd, 59 wins. Carmelo makes the All-NBA third team. Currently healthy. That's good. He said each day is looking better than the last. You tell him. 21 points per game this season. Honestly, his lowest in a while. And we did not. Oh, we're in the playing game. Will we make it out of the playing game? Yep. We're the 7th seed against the Atlanta Smoke 4-0. And everybody was healthy too. So no. Oh, Shaedon was hurt. That's fine. I don't know. DJ Wagner and Cameron Boozer meet up in the finals, and Cameron Boozer gets a ring. By the way, in the playoffs specifically, Melo, Peterson. Hey, shout out to Peterson. He's real solid, but LaMelo, mid, kinda. Not bad. I don't know. The team's just not doing it. Jokic is out of here. Changed the 8-second violation to a 6-second. Screw it. I don't know. Maybe we'll have some more turnovers. Not like we need more of those. Yeah, draft lottery, all that stuff is over with. Melo might still be like 28, but I don't care. Let's see. Now this is for sure, unless he re-signed, it should be the year LaMelo is a free agent, and he is not. So that means that he must have re-signed, right? Yep, 4-year deal. So they are sticking around in Charlotte. I will see if Carmelo does next offseason, or next season, be as early as the first day. He goes down in overall. I'm not really sure why. Played all games. He's only missed that one season that he dislocated his patella, was his only major injury, I'm pretty sure, which is a pretty good track record so far at 27 years old. And also the 2nd overall pick, because there's no Darko to get drafted in front of him. Cam Boozer wins another MVP. Mikal Brown Jr. Victor on the Raptors. Wasn't he on the Spurs? He was on the Spurs. Oh, he took the Kawhi route. He did the Kawhi. And the Hornets are nowhere to be found. And LaMelo is hurt again. That's so great. Hornets not even in the play-in game with 2 All-NBA guys. Not anymore, but they used to be. Cam Boozer, Finals MVP yet again. And Victor is not even, he lost in the first round. The other Ball brother retired. How many years older is Lonzo than LaMelo? It's only, is it really 4 years? Yeah, I guess it just about is, yeah. LaMelo is 28. We have yet to make it to the NBA Finals. Got the 6th pick. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be someone that's very mid. There's no more draft class to even import. Will Barnes. God. Actually, right here is where we'll figure out if Carmelo Anthony, he did not re-sign. He is here. Oh my God. He got offered 5 years, $324 million with a no trade clause. Hey, it is clear that the Hornets know their priorities. For example, though, Evan Mobley, 5 years, $301 million. Nasir Cunningham, 4 years, $218. I'm trying to find another player that got offered 5 years, because 5 years, $288 for Basala, and he's not even accepted from the Grizzlies. But yeah, Melo, 5 years, $325 million basically. If I had to guess, that'd probably be the most lucrative free agent deal ever, and I doubt he will not accept it. Right? Yep, he's going back. I mean, not like I wanted him to, but my God, what a deal. LaMelo's an 87. Robert Hunt, the former #1 overall pick, is an 88. Darren Peterson's an 87. Hunt went up 4 overalls, 18 points per game this past season. LaMelo's 22 and LaMelo's 16. Shaedon Sharpe's only 79. I've really never seen him this low of an overall, and the rest of the team is very mid. Whenever I say words like mid, I wonder when they're gonna phase out, because like language 10 years ago to now was entirely different. And it's weird thinking that, like, looking back, some words that seem very normal back in like 2011 are probably very corny now. And I feel like mid's going to be one of them, but it's been very normal in the dialect of humanity and young culture for about like 4 years now. DJ Wagner's on the Knicks now. Wasn't he on? Yeah, Houston. And he is the MVP. And he's with Isaiah Collier as well. They are probably a powerhouse in New York. Carmelo did not make an All-NBA team, and he is fully healthy as well. And we are the 10th seed in the play-in game and lost. That is, I don't even know how this team is this bad. Here's the season stats. Also, LaMelo is no longer the starter. Robert Hunt, the former #1 overall guy, is a 90 now, and LaMelo is a bench player. A bench player who's also making 3 years, $160 million, by the way, which honestly should just be a testament to, you know, hey, this is good, whatever, basketball, I don't know, you know, got a deep team and talent. But no, we have -2.6 Deion Cartwright, -1.9. I'm just looking at estimated wins at because I'm trying to see what the hell's going on. Look at how many players we have in the negative. Just a bunch of garbage. Melo could be doing a little bit more, but it's not the top of the top guys that we should be questioning right now, I would say. Luka wins a ring on the Clippers, which is crazy. Andrew Nembhard retired. Melo is still an all-star starter, and he's a 13-time all-star now, which is crazy enough the most out of everybody here. I think he might have glitched and got one extra one, but nonetheless, he has more than Victor, more than everybody on this list, even Ja. Yet we are 22-31 and probably not even in the play-in game. Peterson got injured for 6 to 8 weeks. Vassell, I mean, that's not as serious. In terms of like stats, let me check real quick. We are bottom 15 in offensive rating, bottom 2 in defensive rating, as we give up the 2nd most points per game in the league. Yeah, defense is 1,000% the issue because we shoot solid from the field. I mean, average of 12 most points. I don't know about the offensive rate, but yeah, hey, we cannot defend a soul out there, and the offense isn't making up for it. Cam Boozer wins an MVP yet again. Collier, 6th man of the year. I just realized he's 6th man of the year and he's a 91. Carmelo's back on the All-NBA first team this season, yet I don't. Also, Robert Hunt, 4 to 6 weeks he's out, but I'm not sure it'll matter because I don't even think we made the play-in game. Yep, not even here. 2 All-NBA players, not playoffs yet again. And the Bucks just blew a 3-1 lead to Caleb Holt. I will say, as of right now, Melo has maxed out at like a 91. I haven't really given too much thought to what overall he maxed out at, which was like 91, 92 overall. But that isn't like top tier elite. I mean, it is in terms of what production he's giving. I will say though, he is like a top 15 to 20 player overall wise right now. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it's he's probably more like a top 10 in terms of making the All-NBA every year, but you know, you're not making the playoffs. So hey, he's literally running into the same issue he ran into with the Knicks. Team ain't good enough for whatever reason. We got the 3rd overall pick, Chester. That'll definitely be our savior. And Robert Hunt re-signed at 22 years old. Carmelo is a 90 overall now. He goes down by 1 at 30 years old. And Robert Hunt's a 94. And good for him, I guess. We needed that #1 overall pick pretty badly. Maybe he can carry us and Melo can be, hey, he could be the 2nd fiddle like how I was talking about earlier. That's what we need. Basala wins an MVP. Mike Brown, coach of the year. Wonder if he's still on the Kings. Carmelo did not make an All-NBA team this year. Did anything happen to him? No, he's still Melo. He missed 11 or whatever that is, 13 games in this 1 year over here, but it probably didn't matter. Oh, we're the 9th seed. Hooray. Play-in team. It's a celebration when we're a play-in team, and we lost. We lost in the play-in game by 9 points, and Carmelo shot 5 for 13. Is LaMelo injured again? He's always injured. Oh, no, he's just gone. We traded him. Or he didn't re-sign? I don't know. When the hell did we get rid of LaMelo? I don't remember, but he wasn't really doing much anyways. I'll see him if he wins Finals MVP or something. Nah, I'll go and make sure. I'll go make sure we'll see what team he was on. And yeah, Zion Lawson. I guess Mike Brown was there because that's a pretty good team. Where did LaMelo Ball go? Let me just sort by point guards. Make it, maybe, does it reset every team you move from? LaMelo Ball. He is on the Wizard. I would not expect that. He is actually on the bench behind Jamal McKnight, and they got Marco Jackson also on the bench. Oh, we traded him 2 years ago. Okay, that's what happened. And looking at our roster, whoever we acquired in that trade, they are no longer here. So there's also that. Killian Hayes retired. Of course, he made the Hall of Fame. Nope, got you looking. He didn't make the Hall of Fame. I used to do this all the time. Abolish the trade deadline. Screw it. At the 14th pick, which sucks. He's not a free agent yet, right? I'll just figure out whenever he leaves. Also, did I see LaMelo go to another new team? Oh, no, he's just not getting signed at all. We sign anybody cool any day now? No. LaMelo Ball went to the Knicks. We got Mark Williams back. I don't even remember this man leaving, but we traded him years in. 2029 we traded him. He's back on the team. I wonder if they have like some sort of setting in 2K, like, you know, hidden setting that makes that players that used to be on your team want to come back, because I feel like I see that pretty often. So far, one of the worst career experiences you could probably imagine for a player. This is great. Funny thing is, at this rate, he isn't even going to pass himself up on the scoring scoring record. And also, we're about to miss the playoffs again based on these losses right now. Carmelo, 15-time All-Star, still on the bench. Well, back on the bench, I guess, because he wasn't there last time I said that. William Peagler, most valuable. We were the 6th seed in the conference, and we just got smoked in 5. Team was healthy. We just sucked. Raptors nearly went to the finals and lost, and the Celtics win the championship led by Williams. See, he's only a 94. Melo's like a 90. Not much of a difference. It's just about, you know, building a unit. And we have not built a unit. Trust and believe. Luka's out of here. Nikola Jovic retired. Foul outs up to 7 fouls. Screw it. Why not? That's the most entertaining thing that's happening right now. This is this is painful right now. I might just force him to get a ring at this rate. We signed no major free agents. That's real promising. I believe both Carmelo and Robert Hunt, he has a player option, but both of them are on their last years of their deals with the Hornets. Also, Melo hasn't went down in overall in like 2 years, so he's holding out, trying to make one last push. 32 years old, so he's 38 right now. So 32, yeah, that's around the time that he was getting traded from the Knicks, and think about maybe 2 years before he got traded from the Knicks to the Thunder and all that stuff. So yeah, not on the best timeline right now. Also, since it's been a little, did he re-sign by any chance? Yes, he did. Robert Hunt out for a few weeks, but they both re-signed their contracts, both of them. We've got full Hornets homegrown players, have never signed a big free agent, and drafted some pretty good guys. Got lucky with first overall picks, yet we still can never piece this thing together. Also, we got Billy Donovan at the helm of the ship right now. This is what the rotation's been looking like. They actually have Melo at the 4, which is fine by me. We're in the play-in game, 7 seed, 1, playing the Knicks in the first round. Can we ever be the team to like upset? There you go. Oh my god, we're in the conference finals. Peterson's hurt. I don't care. Assad Noel is back. How are you back? Buddy has been jumping around the league. We just traded from this season. That's a good trade. I take it. We're up 3-1 in the conference finals, 3-2 over Orlando, 3-3. Do not sell this. Please don't sell. What is Melo doing? 19 points per game. Robert Hunt, 31. My god. Hey, Melo had his times when he used to, you know, try a little bit too, but oh my god, I just clicked the wrong thing. Never simulate with Simcast Live. This is always a mistake. The Spurs waiting in the finals. They're victorless, so I don't know what the hell they're there for. And in the Simcast, we are getting smoked by the Magic, but wait, hold on. There's more. No, there really is. 113, 115. Okay, trying to fight for his first ever finals appearance. Hey, he's about to come up and get the basketball. Remember, the foul outs are in 7 now, so there's also that. He's probably a much less chance of anybody getting fouled out. Carmelo, number 15 for the Hornets. Real nice looking jersey. He's down low. He takes a tough layup. He misses. That's a terrible miss. Thomas has got it the other way. Thomas trying to wait for somebody to get open. Guerrero, the point guard. He's going to get the screen and pull up on a moving mid-range shot. He misses, but the putback is good. Harry Bridges, their center, who has 16 points, playing like a prime Jack Sigma. And Carmelo got subbed out, but Hunt is still in. Just, oh, Hunt pull up. That should be easy. That's good. Nice. Good shot. Good shot. Put Melo back in. I swear to God, I'm not playing. Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There you go. I went and put him back in, but he's not in yet, though. Tucker all the way, and he dunks it down. That's why we should get that weak bastard out. We need a real man guarding Bryson Tucker. Okay, I don't even know if that's Melo's matchup. I'll be honest with you. Hunt down by 2, 120 to go. Hunt goes left. He stops. He passed it out to Assad Noel for 3. Oh my God, that is way off. And the rebound by the Magic. But wait, Hunt steals it. He goes back up and he misses again. We miss again as a team, as a collective. And Williams, Williams, trying to go to the basket. He gets ripped and he gets his own rebound. What is going? He hits the layup. We are down by 4 with 54 seconds to go. Hunt back up the other way. Robert Hunt all the way. He takes a tough floater that is good. That's a good shot. Whatever. As long as it goes in the net, that works for me. Tucker back up the other way. Bryson Tucker. He will try and take advantage of the defense. The screens on both sides. The ball will get swung to a wide open Burden, and that is green. We are down by 5 points with 33 to go. It is not looking good. Melo is still trying to sub in. We have not called a timeout or anything of that nature. Hunt's going to pull up for 3, and he misses. That is a huge miss. They almost threw the ball away right there. And it looks like Carmelo Anthony is going to fall to a game 7 yet again in the conference. I believe the last time it was a game 7. Old dude hits both free throws. That is it. I don't need to waste my time in here. 29 from Hunt, 29 from Cassell, 26 from Noel, and 9 on 4 for 11 from Melo. My God, he is old, but yeah. And in the finals, 4-0 for the Spurs. Paolo is the Spurs leader, and he started 0 games and won Finals MVP. So who's their actual leaders? It's him, Edwards, Kwame Evans, Caden Boozer and Chet Holmgren. They just have the whole draft class. And Anthony Black. A lot of players. Big Z, and I ain't talking about Ilgauskas retires. Melo's still a 90 at 33. Also, just to check up, he has a Hall of Fame catch and shoot, comeback kid, guard up, midi magician, volume shooter, and I doubt he has anything. Oh, he has bailout, mismatch expert, post playmaker, vice grit, interceptor on gold. I'd probably give him there used to be this thing called active hands in 2K. If that was still in here, I'd give him that. I'd probably give him like bronze on whatever the blocking badge is. I always forget the badge names these days, because he used to get like a really weird, he used to get like really weird blocks where he'd get the block before the player even brought it up like above their chest. He just had very quick hands. He had like good reaction time when he would play, like very quick movements. He was kind of fidgety. Like I feel like he was the opposite of when I watch Jimmy Butler play as of late. Like Jimmy Butler, like you watch him play, he's very calculated. He'll randomly just get like he'll just go into the paint, he'll dribble down there, and then he'll like pump fake it, kind of do use his pivot foot and like move in towards the basket, and then just jump up and go the other way and hit like a really weird, awkward looking Jimmy Butler. What's funny is the reason why I kind of like the Heat Nuggets potential finals is because Jimmy Butler and Jokic take the exact same type of shots, except one is just shorter. Like Jokic and Jimmy, those type of shots are shots that if you took them in 2K, they'd be at 100% contested garbage shots. That's what kind of sucks. Like I always feel like it's hard to, same with Melo, like it's hard to replicate that kind of game in the 2K. Like the best type of game for a 2K is a LeBron type of game where, you know what I'm saying, you drive to the basket, get layups, that type of thing, passing open shots. But Melo, like I never felt like I could replicate shooting contested mid-ranges ever since, like, you know, for the past like 10 2Ks. Maybe in like 2K13 you could. Let me know if anybody else feels that first world problem. Like I just always feel like there's certain players that you can't replicate their game into this game. I think they did a better job with Jokic this year, but you still can't hit some of those weird looking hooks that he takes. They'd have to mocap him, and honestly, sometimes when they mocap players with like weird animations, it just doesn't even look right anyways. Robert Hunt, our point guard, won MVP with 27 and 11 per game. Hey, I'll take it. We got rigged that first pick that year, and LaMelo was a fraud, so you know, gotta take what you can get. Carmelo was on the All-NBA team all them years. He's not making it anymore though, and we are the first seed. That is very surprising. 59 and 23. Robert Hunt is the savior we needed. He is what LaMelo was supposed to be. I'm just hoping Carmelo can oh my god, we just got swept, no injuries, swept in the first round by Boston, by William Peagler. How was this guy? And Whitehead, I told you we should have signed him. Second round pick, we should have signed him. And just to put the cherry on top, 78 overall LaMelo Ball. That is who we just lost to. I was just talking trash about him, and he almost went to the finals and then got swept by the Bulls. That is crazy. And the Bulls won the ring. Harlan McNeil, the #1 pick in like 2030. Dyson Daniels of the Bulls retired with a dislocated patella. Wow, that dude Derek Whitehead, who I was just looking at, he retired. Shaden Sharp's out of here. By the way, Melo is still a 90. He did not go down in overall, as you can see right here. He still got it. Averaged 18 or 20 last season. 18 this season just started. It is 2040, or it's going to be 2040. Jamal McKnight wins MVP. All Callaway Coach of the Year. Honestly, might even be our coach. I have no clue, because we are the first seed with 59 wins. So there's that. Also, Melo, you good? Okay, yeah, he's good. We won a game in the first round this year, so there's that. Okay, on to the second round. We're up 3-0, 4-0 over the Pistons and playing the Bulls again, right? Is this not LaMelo's team? Oh, they have Jamal McKnight too. Oh no, it was the Celtics last year. I don't know what the hell happened to them. We are going to the finals. I can't believe this. Carmelo averaging just 14 in the playoffs. Robert Hunt 21. Hey, aside from LaMelo getting swapped out for a better point guard, most of this team has been here this whole time, almost a lot of it. Melo is tired as hell and keeps on underperforming like the last 5 years, but we ball. We are in the finals finally, and we just smoked them in the last few seconds of this game. Hunt 28, Melo 17 11. Wow, 11 assists from Carmelo. We are getting cooked in game 2 though, like actually one of the worst beatdowns. 52 points. Carmelo had 22 and 10, but their team just cooked us. Defensively, we've always struggled, and we kind of got a little beat down in this game. Look at that. They outscored us by 18 in the fourth quarter, but we still won by a cool 5 points. I'll take it. Not the best look that we got outscored that bad, but it is what it is. Another fantastic game, up 3-1, and he is actually going to do it. We have done it. In the 17th season of his career, Carmelo Anthony, well, I'm about to at least get this. Hold on. Jab. Oh, Hezo. Oh, tween. Between the legs. Step back. Hold on. To the basket. Oh, snap. I'm going all the way. Layup. I'll take it. Screw it. He had about 19 points and 8 assists in this game. A solid little game. Thank you to Robert Hunt for cooking. Usually every simulation I do, LaMelo Ball is a guy, but he wasn't in this one. So we needed a replacement to join the, multi-time All-NBA, like 20-time All-Star. And we have done it. The Charlotte Hornets are NBA champions of 2040, right? Pretty cool year. Thank God. I was going to be real sad if I had to retire one out of the ring. Look at Michael Stauffer on the bench. Finals MVP year already knew it was Hunt. Melo stands right there on the side. Beautiful sight to see. You gotta love it. He had 19 and 8. Hunt had 22 and 13. Peterson, our guy that we drafted 9th overall all them years ago, still here 14 years with Melo. He led the team in scoring in this game to win his first ring as well. Obviously, he's never left. And Robert Hunt, 20 points per game, 12 assists in the finals. Melo averaged 18 and 9. So he stepped up when needed. He wasn't playing the crazies in the playoffs, but in the finals to close him out, we had some weird games in this one. We got blown out by 50 in the one game we lost, right? Where is it? There it is, 52-point loss. And he was the only one who showed up in this game too. Actually, we kind of all showed up, but they just showed up more. Franz Wagner was on our team. I had no clue. Mark Williams retired, but he was on the wrong end, but he was not on the Hornets. Don't know where he went. Well, I mean, I did just see he went to the Bulls, and we beat them on the way to win that. Melo still hasn't regressed. We signed an old Xavier Booker, and I just went to check the All-Star game to see if Melo was there. I believe it was the first year that he did not make it since his rookie season. Oh no, he didn't make it last year either, but he has a torn Achilles right now, and it says he'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks. Hey man, technological advancements or whatever, I don't know, medical advancements. Yeah, he'll be back. He played 24 games in the season. He's gonna be back in the same season with a torn Achilles. I'll take it. Remember when ACLs used to send players out for 2 years? Now they'll be back to you in 6 months or something. And now imagine 2041. I'm over here talking like if I was to do a simulation right now and that happened in 2023, it would have went the exact same. I don't like lower the injury duration. It just doesn't make it durate as that's not even a word, is it? That is his first major injury, and he's about like 36, 37 years old. He'll probably suffer a few overall loss. Donovan Armstrong wins MVP. Sure. Tim Geiger, Coach of the Year. Robert Hunt, All-NBA third team. Shout out to Robert. We are the first seed in the conference. Peterson is injured now, so Melo's gonna have to step up. Peterson tore his ACL. He's out for the season. Melo is a 90s overall still, playing Brooklyn in the first round, and he was able to help will us through the first. The second, though, Chicago up 3-2, tied 3-3. We're about to blow the 3-1. We did not. Playing Milwaukee, they used to have Cameron Boozer. I don't know if they still have him. Do they? I don't know. No, they have Bakat, which is literally the dude that was in his draft class, right? I don't know. Maybe not. And we are in the finals again, with Peterson still injured, torn ACL for the season. It's a dude who was averaging 16 a game for us, by the way. Our clear, you know what I'm saying? One of our best players. Melo's averaging 15 and Hunt 27 in these playoffs. And we are back in the finals against Ian Jackson and Victor. Is Melo guarding Victor? He's not the 4, right? Thank God he's not. But I mean, I don't know if Xavier Booker would do much better of a job anyways. Do we have any chance against this team? Because they are pretty good. If he was able to will this team to this finals, that'd be crazy. We are going to lose game 1 though, and I have a feeling it's going to continue this way. 27 for Melo in the loss. That is crazy. He dethroned LaMelo as the Melo of the city unintentionally. We lost another game. It's probably over. Let me see. Simulate through date. We won a game by almost 20. Simulate again. Won another game by almost 20 again. Robert Hunt 39 in that one. All right, game 5 in Charlotte at that. We are kind of cooking. Let me check real quick. Did anybody get injured from there? No, I see Ian Jackson and Victor are 2 of the best players you can get in these simulations, and they are on the same team, and we are giving them a run for their money. 2 minutes left, 1:58 to go to take a 3-2 lead. A huge game. See Robert Hunt, I see Melo, both on the floor. Here we go. Hunt taking his good time. They changed the 8-second to a 6-second, right? You better get up that front court before, you know what I'm saying, keep messing around. Why would you call a screen on the dude with Victor that's going to switch onto you? I guess because you can draw a foul. Good job. Victor, that is only his first foul, which is kind of crazy. Hunt at the line. The first one is good. And Hunt again, they subbed out Melo. Hunt bricks the free throw. But we in the Melo career. Matter of fact, there is someone wide open. Victor's about to pass it over there. Yeah, let me not break that up real quick. Okay, now I can, I'm saying, go and put Melo back in. Put Melo back in. Put Melo back in. He isn't even like tired either. I don't know why they would sub him out right now. Ian Jackson with the screen. He's going to pass it down to Victor. Victor passed it down again, and that is a good extra pass. Hey, I mean, he learned that probably from the Tim Duncan school of Spur and force nothing. I was watching some clips of that Spurs team. Man, oh man. And also, Robert Hunt definitely just almost got a 6-second violation. Hunt passed it down to Payne, but yeah, I was watching some clips of that Spurs 2013 team. My God, they play beautiful basketball. Payne gets blocked. Down by 2. Victor's got the ball. He can take a hell of a 5-point lead if he wants. Foster, the screen by Jackson. Foster going left. They're going to set up Victor again. Victor in the post. Will he make an extra pass this time? Will he get himself a bucket? He is going to take an awful looking shot, but he gets his own putback. Oh my God. That animation was made for him. They might have implemented it, I don't know, this hour. Robert Hunt goes left. He gets stuck. He's going to go left. Okay. Nope. Nothing's happening. Close shot. That's a good shot, I guess. 38 seconds to go. Do not foul. Get yourself a nice stop. I won't lie. Melo's not helping us on defense anyway, so screw it. Pass down to Victor. Victor guarded by Booker, and Victor fades away. That should be off. It is. The rebound by Williams. Cody Williams back up the other way. And Cody, he steps back out over to Hunt. Hunt would be taking the shot regardless, I would assume. And he's got 12 seconds. He goes right at Victor. Back out. Xavier Booker, and he misses again. And I say again because, oh man, I just had a video where he did that. Like literally, same dude, Xavier Booker. I forget which video it was, but he just did that in another video. So what the hell? We're about to lose our 3-2 advantage because Xavier Booker couldn't hit a wide open three. We have a timeout though, so maybe some miracle could happen. N1-3 maybe. I don't think I've seen a fouled N1-3 in ever. That is just a very rare occurrence. Who's getting open? Hunt, Melo, somebody. Pass to Williams. Williams to the center. Payne for three. He misses. Not a bad shot. We lose game 5. So with our backs against the wall now, Booker had 24, but he shot 23 times. Not terrible shooting, but my God, Melo was 4 for 16. I see why they keep subbing him out, but he's a dog when we actually get in the game. So I don't know, man. I disagree. No, but for real though, actually, that is one place you cannot discredit. Clutch time is his time. If you look up like the best clutch stats, he is always, it's really weird because, you know, you could say Jordan and like Kobe, and obviously I'm not naming like obscure guys. Like you look up those stats, and in field goal percentage, Melo is actually above all of them, like all time. It's kind of weird. Even I wouldn't expect it. I've seen him hit a bunch of game winners, but like he is incredibly clutch. Like I'm pretty sure, and obviously his volume of shots is way higher, but I'm pretty sure Kobe shoots like, you know, which isn't even bad, but like mid 30% from, you know what I'm saying, in clutch time, whatever, in like the last minute or last 30 seconds, go ahead shots. And Melo is like, as Victor shoots a fadeaway from near 3-point range, and they get the offensive rebound to make it a 3-point lead. I think Melo is like 45% or something. It's something crazy like that. It's a crazy gap between like him, even Jordan, LeBron, and Melo. There he is. He gets down low for the N1 to tie the game back up potentially. And they can't sub him out now because hell, he's at the line. Melo at the line for the free throw. He's gonna green it. With the series against us, he's already got a ring, but he's looking for 2, and he's putting in way more of a contribution with old dude injured, 87 overall guy that we drafted 20 years ago. Victor in the post against Booker. Booker, can you give us like some Al Horford defense? No. I'm just thinking of like an old man that could hold it down against someone way better than him. Hunt to the basket. I don't know why I was about to call him Xavier. Oh, because of Xavier Booker. And oh my, the dunk by our center. Foster, 1 minute to go. He's got the basketball. They'll probably keep on feeding Victor. Here we go. I wish we had a taller person on him, but of course he's at power forward. And oh my, he cooks, and he's going to hit the layup over Melo like he's not even there. Melo's got 24. He's leading our team in scoring. It's kind of fire. I always like when the field goal percentage is 10-15 because that's my birthday. So, you know, it's always, you know, thanks, Melo. Hunt goes right. He's going to pull up a fadeaway 3. Oh my God, he hits it. How did he hit that? I thought that was an easy brick. A 1-point lead after the Hunt miraculous shot. And we need to double Victor. Okay, no, we're not. Double him, please. Double. Oh my God, he took a floater. He took a floater to put us down by 1. That is insane. We will have a chance to take the lead back or not, because, I mean, hell, down by 1. This could be game right here. Series. Robert Hunt goes left. He steps out. Easy mid-range shot. He greens it. Not a bad shot. Will Victor save it for the last one? We'll see. Shelton into Foster. Foster, 10 seconds to go. Victor is definitely going to take the last shot. They're trying to game us at the buzzer. No questions asked. The pass down to Victor. Victor, 2 seconds left. He fades away, and it is green at the buzzer, and the series is over. Game by Victor Wembanyama. How did he make it to the bench in 3 seconds? On his 3rd team, I'm pretty sure, after he left the Raptors and the Spurs, and Mike Brown is in awe. I would have been sick to my stomach, but I'm happy Melo at least has 1 ring. This is kind of sad, though, because he played really well. That was low-key a classic game, though, with that Robert Hunt fadeaway. That was low-key a classic game. Victor is too tall to receive his finals MVP. Oh, my God. Hoisting it up to the ceiling. I saw a second Victor on the left side, and there's his game winner. All right, skip through this. Yep, championship over. Melo, 24 points on that shot percentage. I'm happy about. 7 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. Had that N1. I don't think he scored again in the period that we were watching, but hey, Kings win the ring. Victor, finals MVP. LaMelo Ball is out of here. He wasn't even on a team. Lou Amundsen's son retired. Mike Malone's out of here. Carmelo's making $70 million this season. I would assume this year he finally starts regressing, but who knows? Yup, he's down to an 87 overall. Even Robert Hunt went down a little bit for some reason. And Peter Peterson is still injured, but he'll probably be good by the time the season starts, which is like actually 2 months away from when the player progression is, as you can see on the top right. So I'm watching I have the Lakers and Nuggets game on while I'm recording this. The whole time I've been watching it. You know, I was talking to my friends and I was like, one of the reasons why I would actually rather see, well, I'm like, not like two, you know, I'd love to see LeBron in another finals. Not really. I mean, I've seen him in enough finals, but nonetheless, one of my least favorite basketball de-evolutions, regressions, or whatever of actual like pleasant watching of the game. I don't know what I'm trying to say. How much I enjoy watching a player's game. Anthony Davis, I feel like his game just went backwards, like at least in like my viewer pleasure of watching him. I used to love AD. I literally have a whole, I sounded like Kanye. I literally have a whole cardboard cutout of Anthony Davis from the 2K16. Like my mom got it from GameStop when that game dropped. I mean, I wouldn't say I was like a huge fan and that's why she got it. It just so happened they happened to be getting rid of it, because they always do. They get rid of everything there. But I don't know. I don't like how his whole game now is just 90% around the rim. It kind of pisses me off because he like randomly forgot how to shoot mid ranges the past 3 years. And even if he like does remember how, all of a sudden he just, you know, it's like a lot of like layups and dunks and, oh yeah, I'm average a cool 20 points per game as whatever. Are we about to go back to the finals again? But yeah, I mean, I still rock with AD and, you know, he's a great defensive player. Oh my God, Carmelo Anthony, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And Peterson is healthy this year. Melo is an 87 and he just put up them stats you just saw. Donovan Armstrong, we've seen him win an MVP. Will Melo come back and get a second ring anyways? I'll take 2 for 3. The thing is with AD, if you're like a new basketball fan, because there is a good amount of people that probably didn't witness this, but like from 2015 to 2019, like when he was healthy, AD would just have stretches where he would average 45 for like 2 weeks at a 6'11", shooting a bunch of mid-ranges and 3-pointers and like a whole array, while still probably losing because his team wasn't that good. It was just him and Drew Holiday and like Tyreek Evans for half of the time, Eric Gordon for some of it, and we just lost by 2. And I tried to jump in, but my stupid stuff clicked the button again and simulated it. Melo had 13 and 10 on 6 for 7 shooting, real efficient game. We are down 2-0 in the finals. There goes a win. Very nice. Jackson, 23. Todd Jackson. I saw we got this guy. I don't know who the hell he is. He's an 87 overall center though, so I'll take him. And I don't know what happened to Victor this year for us to not face him, but I'll definitely take that as well. Don't need to face him. We're gonna take a 4-point lead late into this game, and there you go. 2-2. Melo had 29, 11, and 6. He is still in his prime. And also, it looks like Victor was the Rockets, or no? Who was Victor on? Oh, the Kings. Yeah, Kings just straight up lost to this Mavericks team, but it looks like Mr. Wembanyama was hurt, and that's why they lost. Or he just left. He just left. What the hell happened to Victor? And also, Ian Jackson pulled his calf out for the season. Victor went to the Pacers, and we beat the Pacers in the second round. How am I supposed to realize that? Also, Xavier Booker had 23 at a 79 overall on Victor in that game 7. So, I mean, hey, that's pretty solid. He also went to go join up with Bryce James and VJ Miller. I don't know why he would do that, but screw it. He's probably just trying to, you know, mess around with the league at this point. I honestly am losing track of what the final score is, but hey, we're here and this is a very close game, which it looks like we're going to hold on to, but I'm not sure actually. Oh, we turned the ball over. That's great. Screw it, jump in. A 1-point lead and they have the ball. Melo is in the game guarding the corner. Hunt's guarding Moss. Randy Moss at point guard. Are they going to take the last shot down by 1? I guess they will. Hey, if we're gonna see our demise, which also we are up 3-2. So if they miss this shot, we will be celebrating a championship right now. And that is not a good shot. It is off. Melo grabs the board. He got it. Get out of here. Melo grabs the board as he wins another ring. Second ring for the old man Anthony. And he was the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. At least he was last year, right? Or was it this year? Am I tweaking? No, it was this year. I don't know. I'm losing track. I don't know who the hell our coach is, but he is not a real human. Finals MVP is the center, I'm pretty sure. The dude we just got. It's not Hunt. It's not Melo. A full team effort. Something we've been waiting for this entire time. It was Todd Jackson. That dude, 48 in his first season here. I'll take it. Why not? Honestly, low-key, Melo was robbed. Melo was robbed. That'll be my new narrative. 20 and 10 for Todd Jackson in the finals. Victor Wembanyama has retired. For some reason, his retirement tour was in Indiana. It's really funny when you override a player's retirement and you come back to the screen. You'll always see them here after you like simulate past it. It says LeBron is 57 years old. That is crazy. Will he be 57 in 2042? What the hell? He actually will, won't he? Dude, I'm gonna be in 2042. I'm gonna be 40 myself. At least on this exact date right here, I would be 40 years old. Reinstate that is crazy. The goaltending rule was not applied in any of those games we just played. Also, Melo's contract definitely ended. So unless they re-signed him, which I guess I'll be able to see right now. Did they re-sign him? That is love right there. He came back yet again. Staying one team for his whole career. They finally are getting him rings. Hunt goes down a little bit. Melo's down to an 86, but he's still real solid. Oh no, Peterson's still here. He's just old too. Harlan McNeil, most valuable. Vin Baker, coach of the year. That old bastard. Robert Hunt, All-NBA second team. We are the first seed yet again. First round win, second round win, third round win. Oh, I didn't even see who won the MVP. It probably was Robert, I'd assume. And we are up 2-0, 3-0, and 4-0. Robert Hunt, thank you for the finals MVP. Melo, 26 points in game 4. Charlotte is where I belong, he says. He is not retiring. He is a third straight champion at 38 years old, which is what he is today. When he retired today, still averaged 16 points per game, 14 in the playoffs. So like he always shows up in the finals too. Nick Smith retired. We got him a ring. They got to re-sign Peterson, right? Come on, I'm be saddened if they don't re-sign him. Yep, they did it. They got him back. 36-year-old man. Keep the core together till the day they retire. Melo is a 84 at 38. This has been a fantastic late career turnaround. I mean, not even just stats wise for him. He was always goated. Just the team, man. Golly. Melo was over here at a 90, averaging 14 points per game. You are not Lonzo. Harlan McNeil, most valuable player. Hey, hold on. Matthew Anthony, buddy. You are not him. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? Melo's son is here somewhere. I mean, he might have retired, but he was at some point. And you know what? It's not hard to find a man by the name of Anthony. Look this. Dang, he retired. He not even here no more. He would have only been within like 3 years of Melo. How did I forget about his son? He named him in the tribute video like 4 times. Or it was the whole second half was about him. First seed again. And are we going to lose to Washington? Nope. Beat Cleveland. Beat Miami. Carmelo Anthony, Eastern Conference Finals MVP with very mid shooting splits. But hey, we ball. First game's a win. Second. No way he's about to become a 4-time champion. No, stop it. 4-time Carmelo Anthony Finals MVP. What? What's his name, hurt or something? No, he's just a dog. Let me see the final stats, because did he really just earn that? Shoot, Hunt averaged 18 and 12, but he actually was hurt. Wait, what? Hunt played 3 games against Miami. Or my bad. I don't know. He was hurt for a little while though. But Melo definitely earned that Finals MVP then. Matter of fact, I kind of want to see how he did in the games without Hunt. First game, no Hunt, we won, and he had 24, clearly leading the team. He also almost fouled out, but remember it's 7 now. Second game without Hunt, we won in OT, and he had 27, 17 rebounds, which would tie his most ever, but playoff records don't count for the regular season, and 4 assists with 3 steals and 4 blocks. And then game 3, we lost, but without Hunt, he actually played awful. He played awful this game, but it's all good. And he had a Draymond stat line, and then the rest is history. And he still is not retiring. Someone I want to re-sign with the team. What? No way they let him go. Carmelo out. Only a few teams will make up for the fact that, unless he retired and I didn't realize it. Wow. Carmelo Anthony. You know what? This is a Melo move. He has left the 4-time champion Charlotte Hornets for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I won't even let go of control of the Hornets. We'll keep it. The Los Angeles Lakers. I'm saying like Stephen A. Smith. He has left Robert Hunt. He's now going to be the starting small forward in LA ahead of Rubens Covington, who is actually a center. I just saw his name and thought about Robert. Harlan McNeil wins another MVP. Paul Callaway, coach of the year. Hey, Jermaine Howell of the Lakers, All-NBA first team and the starting power forward. Shout out to Robert Hunt, of course. Maybe we can meet in the finals, because the Lakers are the 2nd seed and the Hornets are also the 2nd seed. Maybe. You never know. Probably not. Probably way too crazy of odds, right? Oh my God, they're both 2-2 and the Lakers lost. Melo loses in game 7. He had 19 on mid-decent shooting, just under 50%. Not bad, as we lost by 12 points, so it didn't make much of a difference though. And the Hornets get eliminated without Melo, and the Spurs won the championship with Koa Pete. That is it. That was his last year, his 22nd year pro. Carmelo Anthony, the playmaking sharpshooter, has retired from basketball at 40 years old. My agent said, I know when it's time to hang him up. This will be my last season. He averaged 16 points in his last season, by the way, on 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 50% from the field, 43 from 3, 82% from the line, 32 triple doubles, 384 double doubles. Never was benched in the game, despite being, under 90 overall for a little while now. Career high was 54 points, not 62. He had 22 field goals made in the game, 9 threes made, 14 free throws, 17 rebounds, 18 assists, 7 steals, 6 blocks, and he won 4 NBA championships, 16 All-Star appearances, 3 first-team All-NBA, 3 second-team All-NBA, 3 third-team All-NBA, 1 first-team All-Rookie. I believe that's every accolade he had. He finishes number 4 all-time in total scoring, which beats out his previous average of, actually, I think like almost 10,000, right? 28,000 to 36,000. Yeah, almost 10,000, 8,000, whatever. He is, oh my bad, there he is. He's not Karl Malone. 4th in field goals, 4th in 3-pointers. Saying, where is he in free throws? Because I just saw the other Melo. Oh my God, he was 54th in free throws, despite being, for the record, like he's top 4 all time. Karl Malone is number 1, LeBron is number 4, and Kareem is number 13. So like, did I say 54th or something? Because that's insane. And previous Melo was 17th. He was a pure bucket getter, nothing more, nothing less. He's 51st all-time in rebounds. Crazily enough, 21st all-time in assists, which is above LeBron James. And remember, this is why I kind of like having injuries on, because I don't feel like it's like a, you know, ballooned stat. Like, he could have got injured at any point in this, and it could have hurt his, you know, chances for some of these records, but he didn't. And I mean, he did sometimes, and he still got them. Blocks, steals, he might be up here on some of these. Minutes, #1 all time still. Another very interesting one, turnovers. Despite being #1 in minutes, he's 27th in turnovers, which is very good. He just had a good fundamental all-around career, honestly. It's like a weird diversion from what he normally is. Also, Robert Hunt hit the most threes in the game. He broke Clay's record. And in Hornets history, he had the 3rd most points with 54. Robert Hunt is actually 1st. Most field goals in a game. In the playoffs, he dropped 46 points, which is the 4th most, 2nd in field goals. And he was definitely overshined by Hunt in some of those last years, but he still got himself a finals MVP, a couple of conference finals MVPs. He showed his worth despite being theoretically carried. And I think that at the tail end of his career is a better alternative than getting no rings at all. 4 championships puts him above with some of the greats in terms of total. That is it. Career over. Of course, he's in the Hall of Fame. There you go. There's his stuff. Made more all-star appearances than anybody here. I guess the only thing I could have asked for was maybe an MVP, but all those years came in years where his teams were trash. Any potential chance of that, like 29.7 and 7, that's a pretty good MVP year maybe. And lastly, his jersey number 15 retired by the Hornets for his 21 years spent there. And that is it. I truly cannot control if you subscribe to my channel after you just watch this probably hour-long Carmelo Anthony simulation. I don't know if that, you know, really puts into perspective how much you enjoyed this video or not, or maybe you just zoned out for the past hour. Who knows? I'd appreciate it. Or not. Maybe I won't even notice. But once again, thank you to Carmelo Anthony. I've talked enough about him in this video for it to be obvious enough. I appreciate it. Melo, my GOAT, will always be my GOAT. The first person I ever liked watching basketball from on a consistent day-to-day basis, looking forward to it for like 7 years of my life. And the reason this channel is here right now, once again. And yeah, it's been real. It's been fun. And it ain't been real fun.